Hey guys, so me and Vanessa are here to do a Q&A. I asked everyone on my Facebook to ask us questions, so we're here to answer your questions and so you can get to know us a little better. What are you doing?
She's like, I'm so excited.
You're acting silly.
So excited.
So I got a lot of questions, so we are just going to get right into it because there's so many questions. You want more kids? If so, how many more and when would you want them?
I am giving myself an age, and I'm thinking about like 24, 25. I don't want to get into my 30s because I just feel like that's too late for me. And yeah, I kind of want to get rid of my kids early too. That sounds so mean.
Before I had Aria, I wanted 4 kids. Now I could probably only want 3. Ian wants 2, so we haven't really talked about when we want a second one, but definitely after school. We get schooling out of the way, definitely, because that we need to get out of the way and we need to start a career and everything, so that's definitely when we plan. Me and Vanessa, how do you edit your videos?
I use iMovie. It's just the movie maker for Apple products.
I use Windows Live. I get that question all the time. I use Windows Live Movie Maker.
I think it's not the program you use. I think it's just you need to learn your program and learn what you can do with your program.
I'm still learning.
Yeah, it is kind of hard to get everything down, but once you get everything down, you can make good quality videos with anything, any movie maker you have, and yeah.
What made y'all decide to put your teen life, pregnancy, and motherhood on the internet to see if you like it or regret it?
I think I put my life out there because, well, first I wanted to do it for myself personally, but I just feel like that's too much work just to do for me personally, and then I was like, it looked fun and it looked exciting, and then you get feedback from people you don't even know, which is cool, I guess. And I don't know, I liked it.
The reason why I started is when I first became pregnant, I didn't know anything about pregnancy, and then I came across Gabe and Jess's videos, and I saw how she was documenting her pregnancy. Aria just bit the heck out of my finger, and I thought that was a cool idea, and I wanted to document my pregnancy and like share my teen pregnancy experience. And you know, I didn't even know like people were doing that, so I thought it was a cool idea and decided to do it. I was 17. I kind of did it like I was just whatever. I was kind of naive about it.
Yeah,
I decided, but now I love it. I love making videos and interacting with everyone. Do you like it or regret it?
I don't regret putting my life out there. I know it's hard sometimes with some of the people that, you know, the more people that watch you, the more haters you're going to have. So, it is kind of hard sometimes, but I really, like, I don't regret it.
I don't regret it either.
Because I know later on I'm going to enjoy watching all of it.
What do you do with the haters? Do you ignore them? Do they hurt you? And how do you feel that everyone says that you and Vanessa copy each other? Most of the time I do ignore them. Sometimes they'll strike a nerve with me and I'll give them a mean comment back, but for the most part, if the comment is just really petty and not even worth responding, I'll just like delete it and ignore it. For the most part, I will ignore it. But there's that one person sometimes that...
Oh yeah, they get your last string and they just yank it. And you're just
some of the comments have hurt me though, I'll be honest. I'm human, you know, when people say mean things and, you know, cut deep, obviously it's gonna hurt me. Even though it's over the internet, it's still like people are saying that kind of stuff about you, it's still gonna hurt.
Yeah, and as much as you try to ignore it, it's hard. It's like really hard too. Like I tried, like at the beginning I would really try to ignore the haters, and then I would delete all of the haters, and then I'm like, well, by doing something to the haters, they're just gonna keep hating. So I try to ignore it the best I can, but there are those people.
There are those. We have a lot more supporters than we do haters.
Oh yeah.
So that when I first heard about it, I ignored it because I really thought it was the most stupid thing I heard when people were saying that. So I ignored it. I didn't say anything about it. I didn't bring any attention to it. I didn't care. To be honest, I didn't care. And I didn't even think she was copying each other because we all get ideas from each other.
Most of the time,
don't even like. I don't understand, like, because we all like we do like all the same videos, so that means we are all copying each other.
Exactly.
Technically.
Most of the time people say that we copy each other when we put out either a tag video or a day in the life video or something to that nature, and that's just something that kind of catches flame and everybody wants to do it all at the same time.
Exactly.
So I think that's when it happens the most. That's when I see it the most, but I've talked about it. I told people how I felt about it and how it wasn't true. But you know, we all copy each other. I admit that I've copied Britney, and she's copied me.
Exactly.
So it's something that happens. And you know, if that's like the worst thing that they're talking about me, then I really don't care.
Brittany, where do you get the music to put in your videos? I get this question a lot. Since we're partnered with Full Screen, they have a section where you can pick no, they don't have. It's not copyrighted music. I think, right? Do you know what I'm talking about?
No. I just pick really good songs that are like it. Sometimes it takes me 1 or 2 tries to upload a video to make sure that the video I won't get copyrighted on the video.
Like I was saying, like since I'm partnered with Full Screen on like our homepage, like where we get to view our whole thing or whatever, there's like music that you can pick from that's not copyrighted, so that's where I pick my music. How far apart are the girls?
Lily was born February 1st and Aria March 11th, so a month and
some days
and a couple days.
Yeah, but they were supposed to be born in the same week.
Yeah.
What other names did you consider for Aria, and where did you hear that name first? That was the first name that I considered and that Ian and I agreed on. I really liked the name Juliet, but he hated that name. That was another name I really considered. I got the name Juliet from Lost because I'm obsessed with Lost. But I got the name Juliet from there, and I get the names off TV shows, and I got hers off Pretty Little Liars. So that's where I got Aria's name from. It's Pretty Little Liars, which I've never heard that name before until I watched it. What would you name your son if y'all would have had boys instead of girls?
I wanted to name my son Richard. I named him Richard just because my grandmother lost her youngest son, and her second youngest son, and I kind of wanted to just do that for her because, I mean, he was so young. So I wanted to name him Richard. But if I were to have picked something else, and I know David and I are never going to agree on this topic, but I did consider Henry. I don't know why. I just love that name.
I like the name Levi. I don't know if I like that much anymore. I like the name Everett. Or no, not Everett. Emmett. Sorry. I like the name Emmett. I don't know why. Yeah, I like Emmett. Well, like Ian's family, they have like the initials going on since like Ian's grandpa. So I have to pick like an E name to keep like a tradition going on.
Such a hard like letter to pick.
And like the only E name I like is Emmett. So, how did you guys meet on YouTube? Do you think your relationship with the girls may have been or will be different if you would have had her at a later age? Like the relationship, I don't know what that means.
I mean, I guess it all has to do with maturity, but I think since we had the girls, we are completely different people than what we were before. So,
sorry. David's making me laugh.
Do you want to be in this video? Is this your video too?
I think David wants to be a part of this Q&A.
So I guess in a way we would have because we were older, but I would never change the relationship I have with Lily. I love.
Plus we get to see him grow longer because I mean, right? We're gonna be like 36 and they're gonna be 18, so that's pretty young.
That is awesome.
That's pretty young.
Like I get my life back at 36.
Do you guys wish you would have waited to have kids?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
I think that's an obvious question.
Yes, definitely. How do you guys keep such a great relationship when haters start to say stuff like you copied each other?
I think that kind of hate we really ignore.
Yeah,
like exactly. I think I ignore more of that than I do anything else.
Yeah. And we talk to each other about it, like so we're on the same term and the same page, so we know what's being said, and you know, kind of, just so we know what's going on.
Yeah.
Do you think it's possible to stay with your children's fathers for the rest of your lives?
It's more. Question, Brittany.
I think it's possible. Yes.
No, because I'm gonna die first. Because she's gonna kill me, so it's not for the rest of your life.
I'm only gonna kill you if you get really, really rich. Okay, so just
yeah. I think it is possible, but
it's more likely that you don't end up with them in the end than it is, especially when you get pregnant around 15 or 16. So
it's a lot harder.
Yeah,
it's a lot harder. Like you have to have communication is key. It's like the number one thing.
Yeah.
What are both of your What are both of your nationalities? And David and Ian as well. Sorry.
Okay, David's white. David's white. Right? You have nothing else.
Yeah.
David's a white man. And I am Peruvian.
I'm not a white man. Why did I say same?
I'm
like,
a white man.
I'm a white man too.
And I am Peruvian, Italian, and I have some Mexican in me as well. But I have nothing white in me, and I look and talk and act like a white girl. That was fun.
My great grandma is half Choctaw, which is Native American. So I do have some Native American in me.
Cool.
And then, honestly, how would you feel if you found out you were pregnant again? Would you feel?
Sorry, David.
Honestly, I would be like really, really disappointed in myself. I
think
if I found out I was pregnant again.
Same with me.
Because it's just not, right now, it's not time to be having another.
I think if anything, I'd be scared and exactly what Ari said. That's what I would feel like.
What do you guys want to do as careers?
We're both in the same school.
Which I didn't even know. I didn't even know. Healthcare.
I want to be a labor and delivery nurse.
I'm not sure what I want to be yet, but something with, I don't know. I'm more towards like an assistant, like a doctor or a nurse assistant, and like a nurse maybe. I don't know, more nurse assistant, or like you were saying that like the people that when you check, I forget their names, like when they check your vitals. What are they called?
Oh, they're just the.
I can't.
I don't know.
Have David and Ian ever met? If so, do they get along? Yes.
Yes. And yes.
Guys are simple.
Yeah. Britney, Vanessa, how much did Ari and Lily weigh when they were born?
Lily was 4 pounds, 13 ounces, and
Change.
19 inches long. But she was premature by 6.
Aria was 7 pounds, 4 ounces, and she was 20 inches long. Will Aria and Lily go to the same school? I don't know.
I wanted to make a video on, like, what I think about with schooling, but me and David are on complete different pages, and we have a long time to think about that, so several talks.
Hey, Brittany, what do you think of having another baby?
Is your question?
Ian and I haven't talked about it yet because we are going to wait to have another baby. You ever feel anxious about leaving the house by yourself? Would you just wait until Ian comes home to go out? Well, do you feel anxious? I mean, no. I mean, I go out with my mom.
Pretty comfortable with taking Lily out.
Like, I'm not scared at all. Like, I can't wait to get my first car because I will be going places and
be everywhere.
I'm not gonna be nervous about it. Did you guys go to the same high school or know each other before YouTube?
No.
Advice for a couple trying to have a baby once they're married.
Well, I mean, if you're having problems with trying to have a baby, then I would recommend going to see a I don't know what they're called, but those doctors that help you get a baby. There's several different ways you could have a child nowadays, and if you really want a child, then just pursue that and just keep trying.
Why don't you post any videos on Lily and Aria's channel?
I
totally forgot about that channel, to be honest. We just haven't got, I don't know.
I think once, we're in the time of year where there's a huge lull. We were doing it a lot because the girls were spending Halloween together and like little holidays. Unfortunately, I'm going to be away for Easter, but I think once we get back into that, once it's summer and we could go out more, maybe they can interact more, and we could put on that channel as well.
Especially when they start walking together.
Yeah,
and, like they'll be playing with each other. Because, you know. What does your family think about you talking about your personal life for everyone to see?
I'm pretty lucky for the fact that my family does not care. I don't know what your family thinks about it.
They're okay with it.
Everybody doesn't care. Most of my family don't even know about it. So yeah,
I think all my family knows about it, and they don't care at all. They're okay with it. You know, they'll just say, "Don't put me in the video," and I'm like, "Okay, I won't." Ian's family, I think they know about it, but we've never talked about it. Like, they know about it, but we've just never ever said anything about it. So
yeah, I haven't talked to David's family about it, but I think they know about it.
Yeah. Are you going to pierce their ears?
I am, and I'm actually going to put up a video soon about that because I know there's a whole bunch of controversy about it. And, but yeah, I am. I'm going to do it when we go to Peru. There's a special place I can do it that's just exactly what they're all about.
I know a lot of people are super, super against it. I honestly don't care if people or parents pierce their children's ear. I don't care. I don't judge. I decided I was just going to wait till Aria, but some people get crazy about this.
Yeah.
But I mean, just let parents decide. It's not.
And I think it's become more of a tradition in my family. But I'll explain more about that in my video.
Do you or Vanessa have tattoos? Would you get tattoos for your daughter, and if so, what? I have 2 tattoos. I have one on my wrist, and then I have one on my hip, which actually Ian and I have matching tattoos. His is on his shoulder, though. It says Eternal Love, and I do want to get another tattoo, something with Aria. I haven't decided yet, like, what I'm gonna do, but I do plan on getting another one.
I don't have tattoos. I wanted a tattoo, but I didn't get it.
You didn't. What brand of diapers do you use? And what age should Aria start sleeping through?
Target diapers!
Yeah, we both use Up and Up brand, and we love
they're
them.
Awesome!
They never
and they're
leak.
cheaper.
Yes. Yeah, so I recommend them. I mean, I guess all babies are different, but I have never had a leaking problem.
The tabbies, and that there's a strip, and it's like you really have to tear that stuff off to get out.
Yeah. I started sleeping through the night, and I got really, really lucky with her. Because I know most babies take a long time to sleep through the night, but she started sleeping through the night when she was 3 months old.
Well, yeah, Lily slept through the night, I want to say around 4 months. But she still wakes up, but she doesn't cry and she doesn't make a fuss out of it. She just wants to go into somebody's bed.
Do you two appreciate advice from those of us who are much older than you, who have children of your own, or do you find it annoying? I always appreciate it. I'm always asking questions on my Facebook to get input from like experienced mothers, so I'm always open for advice. Sometimes it's really annoying when they nitpick. I guess I can't really put a name on the person, but when people nitpick everything I do, that's annoying. Like I
think we already get enough of that from our family.
Exactly.
I think those are the type of people who actually have the say to really like nitpick at us.
Yeah.
But I mean, with everybody else, it's like seriously. Yeah. But I mean, I think that's one of the best parts about YouTube is that I've learned so much from other people.
I have too.
And you guys given us so much good advice. So yeah, I mean, we really do appreciate it.
I really appreciate all the advice. I mean, I wasn't gonna extend the rear facing, but like I said, sometimes like they nitpick everything you do, and you just don't want that unwanted advice.
Yeah.
So
we get a lot of it from our parents.
But I do appreciate a lot of advice that you guys give us. That is all the questions. I hope you guys enjoy this Q&A. Want to say bye-bye?
Bye-bye.
If you want to go check out more questions that we didn't answer on mine, please go check out Vanessa's channel. So if you want to go check out more questions, go to her channel and watch that video. So we'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye-bye. Belly's hanging out. Bye-bye. 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 Nope, she's not going to say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh,
bye. Good girl.
Good girl. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
Bye.
That was so long.